afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 12th of February. Nationals yet to decide its stance on Winston Peters' call for a referendum on Māori seats. The NZ First Leader says he'll campaign on letting people choose whether to keep Māori electorates. He says his party will get a chance to push the policy after the election. Opposition parties are denouncing the call. Senior National MP Nicola Willis says the issue hasn't been a priority for them.
It's something that caucus will need to discuss before we take a position.
Tauranga City Council is appointing a retired High Court judge to lead its review into the landslide at Mount Maunganui Holiday Park. 6 people were killed in the campground slip after extreme rain last month. Jordan Dunn has more.
The government is launching its own review into that landslide and another that killed 2 people in nearby Papamoa. Mayor Mahe Drysdale says appointing Paul Davison KC reflects the council's commitment to an independent, robust and transparent process. Davison has appeared as counsel in several major inquiries and was the arbiter who determined redress for Lake Alice victims of torture.
Confusion from Court of Appeal judges over the Christchurch terrorist's argument as he fights to vacate his guilty pleas to murder and terrorism in 2019. Brenton Tarrant's asking 3 court judges in Wellington for permission to appeal well after the usual deadline. He's arguing conditions in prison led him to plead irrationally. But his defence today conceded this rationality issue is subjective. Honourable Justice Christine French says that's paradoxical. Honourable Justice Susan Thomas also expressed confusion.
This is the issue that's troubling us, is to try and pin down exactly what Mr Tarrant's case is, because there are various different things said by him in his evidence.
The Maritime Union's concerned about the well-being of crews stuck for more than 50 days on former inter-islander ferry Aratiri, which is anchored in Tasman Bay. It's waiting to be allowed to enter India, where it'll be dismantled in a shipyard. National Secretary Carl Findlay says the crew stranded in limbo and paid well below International Labour Organisation minimums.
Their anxiety levels will be going through the roof, and they'll be wanting to get back to their family. They probably had things they wanted to do and get done, and now they're stuck.
The Prime Minister's hoping Kiwi space endeavours reach new heights. The Coalition's announced the number of space launches allowed from New Zealand can rise from 100 to 1,000. A review found low environmental risk. After a visit to Space Operations NZ, Chris Luxon says they want the sector to be worth $5 billion by 2030.
We are the 3rd biggest launcher of rockets in the world now, moving from 4th to 3rd last year. We are really committed as a government to say this is exactly the kind of sector we want to see continue to develop and to grow.
To sport, Kelly Brazier's announced her retirement from international rugby. The 36-year-old played 18 years at the top level, winning 2 15s World Cups and 4 Olympic and Commonwealth Games medals in sevens. Confirmation returning all-white Sarpreet Singh will suit up for the Phoenix in their match away to Western Sydney in football's A-League. And NRL star Payne Haas is rejecting suggestions he's leaving the Broncos due to a falling out with coach Michael Maguire, insisting his move to the Rabbitohs next year is driven by family. That is your latest news fix. We'll have another one for you tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.